Magic is power. It has the capacity to create and destroy, manipulate and transform. It can shatter the very laws that govern each world. The infinite planes of the multiverse are home to countless mages. Yet for all their mastery over their craft, they are each bound to their own planes of reality, blind to the true vastness of the multiverse. But some mages are born with a potential for more. The spark, this gift, realized only upon facing a great ordeal. Once ignited, it allows the mage to travel between planes and draw from each plane's magic to reach heights of power otherwise impossible to achieve. They can begin their journey as a planeswalker.
Hello everybody, this is Tayler Valenstorm, and I'd like to introduce you to a new Let's Play that I'm doing called Magic Duels. I've already kind of sort of started on a recording for this a couple of times, and the recording's kind of been a little iffy. I'm hoping that this time around I actually will have the full recording, and if I don't, I'm going to scream. We're going to start here. We're starting as Gideon Jura, which is before he took on the name Gideon Jura, you were known as Kython Iora, a 13-year-old kid from the slums of Akros on the plane of Theros. You possess a strong sense of justice, and your magic makes you resilient to physical harm. This combination leads you to speak more with the actions than with words. We're going to continue to start with the very first battle. The good thing about this is that since I've recorded this a couple of times, you guys don't have to worry about the stupid tutorials. All that stuff I've already done, and I will explain how to play Magic as we continue. It's probably better because, trust me, I was screaming at the tutorial lady the entire time. It was not fun. So, with that, we're going to start. You lead a small group of street toughs known as Kython's Irregulars. Together you act as a force for justice and charity in the slums. While raiding an Acheron estate for food, you draw the attention of the city guards, and God, I cannot speak. Going to press continue. And this is the first duel. Welcome to your first magic duel. Apply what you have learned in the skill quest to defeat your opponent. I will. We're going against the Acheron guards. Okay, so the basis of Magic is rather simple. It's a card game that you play in real life. This just happens to put that and apply it as a video game. The basic concept is these guys over here, the guards, they have 20 health points. We have 20 health points. We want to get them down to 0 before we hit 0. And with that, I will play a land and a creature. Now, the start of each round is very basic. You play a land if you have a land, and you place down a creature with that land if you can. The number of creatures you can have out on the field depends on how many lands you can tap at a time to put more creatures out there. There are many other different types of cards, and it gets a lot more complex than that as you continue on, but I'd like to hope that as we continue, you will get to see how complex and interesting this game can be. That being said, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so as you're playing here, when you play each turn, obviously you have your turn, and you've got an attack turn. I can attack with only this character. The reason being is because this guy has summoning sickness. Now, summoning sickness only happens when, obviously, you summon somebody. When the card is first summoned in, it will have this sickness and will not be able to attack. It will then be able to attack only in the next... it will only be able to attack if it has haste during this time frame. Excuse me if I'm mixing my words up. I've tried recording this way too many times. Anyway, so we're going to attack this dude in the face. Because he has no creatures out, he's not going to block it, and he's going to get hit for 2 damage. Alright, and now it's his turn. And then he placed out another land. Okay, Glory Seeker. I will accept that, and he will put it down on his section. Okay. It is now my turn. I'm going to place out another land. And with that, I am going to place this guy out. And I'm going to place... Ah, crap. I do that every time. I'm going to place this guy out. Whenever I try and play more than one creature, I forget that I have to wait for this guy to accept it. I'm used to putting it out quickly. Now, we have 2 guys to attack with and 2 guys who have summoning sickness. I could technically hit attack with all and attack and do that, but because of the way that I play, I'm going to tap both these separately and confirm my attack. The reason being is because I play it in real life and I'm not used to tapping everything at once. Instead, what I do is I tap everything separately, just to ensure that I have tapped what I plan on attacking with. That's just a personal thing. It's what I do when it comes to Magic in real life, and it's something that I want to bring over to here. So, if you turn around and notice, hey Tayler, you're not pressing the attack with all. Yeah, I know. There's a reason. Anyway, so, let us see the next turn. He's going to put out a Traveling Philosopher. I'm going to accept that. And he shall place it down. And then he's going to place down a Valiant Guard. Now the Valiant Guard basically is nothing but a guard card, because you see he has 0 attack and 3 defense. Meaning that if I place down a card, like I'm going to do right now, and I'm going to place this one out, because it's a flying card. If he places that card down, unless I've got somebody who can attack with 3, which I don't, I won't be able to get rid of that card. So, with that, I'm going to attack with these 3 cards. I'm going to confirm the attack. Now, you'll notice that this flying card right here is floating. The reason being is because this creature is a flying creature. I'm going to allow this to happen real quick. See, the guard didn't take enough damage. And these both are dead. Okay. So, flying creatures are a little bit of like a special rules. Any creature that is flying can only be blocked by a flying creature, which means as long as I have this guy in the field, he will always attack no matter what, because there's no flying creature out in the field to block him. So, I'm going to place down both of these cards as soon as they accept, because I'm really bad about that. I will eventually get used to doing that, I swear. It just won't be now. And I'm going to, obviously, tap with these 3 cards. He's going to block with one of them. I'm pretty sure he's going to block one of these 2, and it doesn't really matter which of the 2 he blocks. It's just going to be blocked because he can't attack, which is fine. I'd rather not lose. Anyway, the way that I play this game is much like how I play Pokemon. I try to basically go for attacking and just ensuring that he can't get anything out on the field to attack me. I just would prefer not getting anything and just hitting him as heavily as I can. It's just a personal thing. It's how I play most of my games. I enjoy the strategy. I have played with strategetic decks when it comes to Magic, because there is more than just this white kind of deck that we have, which that is what this is called. It's a white deck. There are 5 decks in total, actually. There is the red deck, the white deck, the blue deck, the black deck, and the green deck. And as you would expect, each of these decks have a specific, power to them. White is obviously known for its white magic, which is kind of like the magic of justice. There's a lot of angels in white decks normally, and a lot of humans in white decks. We're going to confirm all these guys, and we're just going to attack. Then there's the red deck, which is fire. Green is like forest, grass, earth-styled kind of things. Blue is obviously water-related. White, I already mentioned, and black is necromancy and that kind of stuff. Honestly, I've always found it to be really interesting. It's a really good checks and balance system, and although one isn't stronger than the other, there are specific ways that you can counteract specific decks depending on what you have. Blue decks are normally a little bit more mana related, and they generally focus more on, ensuring that you have spells to cast. Whereas, red and white are more attack-based decks. You'll see that as we continue on, because from what I understand, you will begin to build decks that are multicolored, which is how you actually play real-life Magic. Since this is only the beginning, though, we don't really have much of that. Okay, we're gonna attack again. I'm pretty sure I'm super going to kill this guy, but I'm not positive. And as I stated, it's going to be relatively easy to kill off who we're going after, because of the fact that this is just the beginning rounds. And I'm a little bit more experienced in that, though I have never personally built my own decks. I've had people that played actual EDH competitions build my decks, and those decks work great. I really do enjoy Magic. It's a really fun game to play. And this game is free on Steam, so if you want to pick it up, you don't have to pay anything for it. You just get it on Steam. And from what I've seen, it's definitely a really nice game for being free. Oh, sweet. You fight your way out of your hideout, but you realize continued resistance will put your friends at risk. You lay down your weapons and the guards haul you off to the dungeons. You are sentenced to 10 years for thievery. And with that, you have the first battle done. And we're going to move on to the next. Let us start. Still standing for justice, even while incarcerated, you fight against the bullying and corruption around you. Hixus, the prison's warden, begins to admire your commitment to your convictions. He starts your training in Heromancy, magic based on order and justice. Continue. And now we're going against the warden. Now this battle is a little bit more difficult. It's not too much different than the other one. We still have pretty much the same deck. I'm going to place out that land, and I'm going to place out this guy. And we're going to wait. Alright. And it's his turn again. And he's going to place down a land, and that's a red card, so that gives you an idea of what the red deck looks like. They're known for, like, plains and things like that. I think they're mountains. Like, this is plains, red is mountains, green is forest, most of the, blue is water, and I think black is swamp. I'm pretty sure. I think that's what it was. It's been a while, so my knowledge on it's rusty. The decks that I had are at home, so, well, not at home, but with my father. So, it's a bit more, tricky. We're going to attack with this guy. We're going to confirm the attack. And he's just going to get 2 points straight to the face, which means he'll be at 18. And down those 2 points go. Alright, he's placing down a plains. And he's putting down a Glory Seeker, which we'll accept that, and he can place it down on his playing field. He now has something to block with, which he will block my attack next turn. I'm going to place down another one of these, and I'm going to place down my Eagle of the Watch. Mostly because having a bird out here relatively early is rather smart. I'm going to tap these two guys. I'm going to lose one of them, which is fine. We're going to confirm the attack. Okay. Another 2 damage, and he's going to take 2 damage, and that card and my card are both going to be placed away, which is fine. Now, I hope I get another land. I'm not sure if I do, but I hope I do. Okay, he's going to place down another eagle, so now he has a flying out on the board, which means that when I attack with my eagle, he's going to block with that eagle, which is how it's going to go. Nope, but I'm going to place this card out, and I can't place any of the other guys out. The reason why I'm doing that is because when I attack, I want to get rid of his eagle. Never mind. I'm still going to get rid of mine, but that's fine. He's going to take more damage anyway, so I'm going to confirm the attack. I forget that the 2 damage is done, but that's fine. Oh. Yeah. Nope. That's exactly how it's going to go. Yep. Alright. And both these guys are dead. Alright. Okay, he's got another land. What's he going to place out? Alright, he's got another Glory Seeker to place out, which is fine. Let's see what I have for my next turn. Traveling Philosopher, he's placing that down. Maybe he'll have another thing? I don't think so. He can't tap any more mana. Alright. I got another eagle out in the field. Let's see here. I might as well place him out, because I've got nothing better to do. And the question is... I could technically skip the attack. But... I don't think I'm going to. I'm going to see if he actually blocks with it. If he doesn't, I'm going to be rather surprised. He didn't block. I'm pretty sure the reason why I didn't do that is because they're taking it easy on you because you're new to the game, which is rather irksome, but it's kind of whatever. It's the first round. I'm not super duper worried about it. I can block this guy now, and we're going to confirm the block, and that'll get rid of his card and my card. There we go. And both are down, which is fine. I'm not exactly extremely happy about that, but it's whatever. I'm gonna place down this card, and I can put down 2 now. Which means I'm going with both these guys as soon as he does it, because I'm really impatient, it seems. Alright, let's go. Now, obviously, these guys can't attack this round, but they will attack next round, and I'm gonna get rid of his other thing. So, we're gonna confirm that attack. We'll see if he tries to block it. I hope he blocks it. If he doesn't, I'm gonna be surprised. There we go. That's some common sense there. Alright, and that card's now down, which is fine. And I've got these 2 guys out. Okay, he's got another land. That's a lot of lands. Like, it's not a lot, but it's still quite a bit. If he wanted to do some damage with that, he definitely could. Alright, I'm gonna place this guy out. And I'm gonna attack with these 2, which is going to definitely do some damage. I'm very positive he's got a lightning card in his deck, only because I've played against him before and I know he has a couple of those, so I'm going to try and confirm the attack and see how that goes. I'm very positive he's going to hit one of these guys, though. Yep. And there's his lightning strike, which the lightning strike deals 3 damage to target creature or player. And he's going to do that to me. He's going to attack this guy, and he's dead. That's fine. I'm still going to do quite a bit of damage to him, so it's whatever. And there we go. I wonder if he's going to play anything. Another land. Okay, so he's got 4 plains lands and 3 mountains. Okay, he's going to do Traveling Philosopher. Okay. Alright, and I'm going to, let's see here. Can I play both these? Yes, I can, and I'm going to do just that. As soon as he confirms that card. And I'm going to do that. So these guys all get a plus. So he's a 3/5, a 4/2, and so on. Which means that depending on which one he's going to try and block, which I'm very positive he's going to try and block this guy because he's the higher damage, and because he will actually kill this card, that's what he's going to do. If he doesn't do that, I'd be rather surprised. Just because it's not a wise move on his part. There we go. Yep, he did do that. I'm rather happy about that, just because I can at least tell what the AI is going to do. Though that's just common logic when it comes to playing this game. And he's dead, and this guy's dead. Alright. Okay, he's got another land. Is there anything else? Nope, it's my turn again. And I've got another land, which I'm not going to really do much with. I'm going to attack with both these guys. And I think that I'm going to have to do one more turn and he'll be dead. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that's going to be. Yep. Alright. And I just have one more left. Let's see what he's got out. Okay, he's gonna put an Eagle of the Watch out, which is fine. I can't block this guy, though. So if I didn't end this turn, I would, if I didn't have it to where I'm going to end this turn my next round, this guy would have definitely been a pain. Alright. Going to place the Glory Seeker out there just because I might as well. And I'm going to attack with both of these guys. I'm going to confirm the attack. Yep, I expected him to block, which is why I did both of them, because if I didn't, that would have been a stupid move on my part. And he is now lost. And there we go. We have won against Hixus. Woo! Excitement all around! The crowd goes wild! I'm kidding, of course. It's not that difficult. I'm going to continue. And I've gotten an extra 20 because I've played this enough times to have cast 15 green or white spells. So that should tell you something. 4 years under the guidance of Hixus has shaped you into a powerful combat mage. Hixus believes your natural talent for wielding magic belies something special about you. He suspects that, like his own mentor, you may be a planeswalker. And with that, we have the first two battles of this. I'm going to do about 2 to 3 battles every time I upload this to the channel, and hopefully that will be how that will go. If you liked it, press that like button, and if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. And I will see you the next time I play here on Team Valenstorm's channel. Have a good day, guys.